Saturday Showdown. Guangdong Freaks versus Leaf Sandbox.
An interesting choice. Now, the
This
Emilio
is good in Durell as well.
Yeah, has the Q, so the kick can also kind of function as a mini little Janna knockup.
Yep.
And we'll have the cleanse, obviously, into these engages. Strong against the Maokai, strong against the rail engage if you can survive after the follow-up comes through. Because, yeah, you can cleanse your way out of it, but did you survive? With this composition, the answer is usually no.
We could see a victory for Nongshim. We'll have to see as we hop onto the Rift for game number 1.
All right. I don't know what to say about this. On one hand, I respect it. On the other hand,
so much.
It's a choice you can make.
All right, crash down in the bottom lane. Jiwoo taking a bit of damage here from Paze and Delight. Bring me back to the top lane. It's too funny up there. I love it. And she said, no Riot Girl, Tristana, and then said that I'm fired. So it's my last broadcast, guys.
It's okay. It was a good run.
Yeah, I thought I had a pretty good run. It's been a few years. I reckon we can be happy with it.
If only they banned Tristana, you would have been fine.
I know, I would have. Dundan is going to die. That is very true. And Peanut going to
stole the
tip
kill.
The Fedora.
He stole the kill from Doran before doing so.
That is
okay.
This stage of the game, there's an ulti. Cannon Barrage comes down as Doran is gonna flash. Dundan gonna do the same thing as he was burning. And Cannon Barrage actually going to help finish out the wave as well. So Doran can go home if he would like to. Not great as Jiwoo. He's got red-white guns. He's a bit scary. Crashdown comes in, but Sylvie's going to turn up, and Delight gonna have to flash to get out of the way of that one. Chakram's going absolutely everywhere as Fiesta is still here. And Chovy is menacingly walking towards him like he is a fire.
Yeah, he's just zoning him out. Attempt down here on the bottom side to lock these players down. Sylvie in trouble.
Twisted Advance is going to follow him there as he gets Brambly smashed into the wall. There is the Nature's Grasp, and oh dear. Yep, that is the kill.
Delight just coming over here to press his little fire hand button and take the kill.
Love it. Yeah, not ahead.
Not ahead, but
Durell ahead. Okay, Dundan might be ahead if Doran is going to die here, which he might, but Peanut is going to turn up, eat some oranges, and Dundan's going to take the turret shot. And so once again, bailed out by the jungler, but nicely played from Doran to make sure that he kept the Jackson.
Dundan is falling further and further behind. As Fiesta's just going to get all in here.
Emperor's Divide is going to be avoided. Nice flash from Chovy there, who's going to find the kill. Is he? No, he's not. I think spotted Peter moving up, and so decided not to commit. Pretty dicey.
It's the second time Chovy...
Whoa, that's a ghost forward here from Jiwoo. He flashes in as well as Chovy trying to get out of there. He will be able to do so. Crash down from Delight as well. Jiwoo is sending a message today, and it's one of violence, Wolf.
It is one of violence, but it is also coming up empty, unfortunately. Again, he wants to punish Chovy because he's coming up here saying, I've got to bail out my mid laner, and we can try to turn this into a Rift Herald fight. They got the first objective on that dragon. Now, Paze is going to be able to get a plate for this.
I thought he at least stabbed him, but he didn't. Is now Doran in trouble, or is Dundan's in trouble? And Glacial Prison comes down, but I don't think Doran's too worried about that. However, this angry Poro is running at him. Bramble Smash, just fantastic there from Peanut.
Give Chovy the kill.
As Chovy is going to collect the kill. So Delight not here to steal that one away, as we are going to see him going in for this one. Let's see whether Jiwoo's going to survive as Paze. He does still have the ult, going to use it there, and it's not going to be Delight's kill. Delight can be a little bit mad that Paze took that one away from him. You put that down as this is how the combo is supposed to go. And, oh wow, Peanut is actually dabbing on them. Like 100%, that is precisely what just happened. Emilio is going to die. Jiwoo, he's got red-white, but it means probably fight. As Paze can be able to pick that one up. A lot of chakrams are now scattered on the floor. And
I think this one's even more one-sided.
It might actually be. As Doran, permanently frosted, eats oranges, doesn't have a second orange, but does have a flash. And oh my god, he turns it! It's a 1-for-1, and we take those! If you're a Doran fan.
Yeah, if you're a Nongshim fan, you're like, okay, we got a Drake, we got a kill.
They got a kill, though, that is true.
And we're, Delight, he is in waiting.
He's just standing there.
Menacingly!
Yeah, very menacingly, as he's like, no, you do not attack my pirate. As Voidseeker is going to go wide, so no Killer Instinct can be used here as Dundan very, very low. Blasco going to get Delight out of there. Meanwhile, we've got another fight down here as Fiesta is going to get caught by Nature's Grasp, and Chovy is going to send the little Poro with the bow and arrow as he takes the kill. That's actually some of the best emote usage I've seen, and Peanut has been so good at it just recently. Dundun trying to get aggressive here. Might be out of... No, he can't.
And that was the only space that Nongshim thought they had on the map. They're like, oh man, Delight, he's just standing there as... Yeah, Doran, I don't think he cares. I think he kills you.
Yeah, Trial by Fire probably almost does it as he does eat some oranges. Dundun comes in. There's a stun. Doran may need to find a different target. Dundun's going to be able to stop these cannons from doing anything, and that is the kill for Dundun. Nicely done there. Teleports in and grabs the advantage, as Delight could also be in trouble as well as Pace comes down, does manage to find the Void Seeker, but Dundun doesn't care. He has already clicked on the Rel, and the Rel will die. And this is what I was talking about. Dundun getting closer and closer. Oh goodness, Peter. Some of those, you're going to eat those honey fruits. Going to have to eat all of... Oh, he gets it!
The sniper!
Pace!
By the way, Pace Magi's. Just saying.
Oh, no.
One more for the Death Note. Snipe! Pace with the Magi's build.
Does the Death Note have, like, Peter's smiling face in it, Wolf? Is Peter's smiling face there in that Death Note? Why would you put Peter in your Death Note, Wolf?
So Fiesta, he is also gonna die.
He is very gonna die. Yeah.
So I think he wrote, because the Death Note controls like how they die as well. He wrote, gets hit by one of my Void Seekers, has a false sense of security, picks up some honey fruit, thinks he's safe, and then is hit by a second one and dies. That's what he wrote down.
Yep. And Severum tries to heal as well. Decent little ult to come through, but the answering one is even better as Peanut going to find the twisted advance. Cannon Barrage comes down, but Nongshim are just going to back away. It will guarantee this one goes down as Emperor's Divide was used, and there is a Void Seeker as well. Pei's going to catch up, supercharges the Azir. And yes, he pays a lot, so supercharged indeed. Killer Instinct from Pace flashes to secure the kill as well. And now Gen G are just bouncing along after the members of Nongshim. Only two of them will remain now as Dundun and Sylvie try to salvage the situation, but I think the best way to salvage it is by moving towards a game number 2 and having a better start, because this one is pretty done and dusted. Nexus Turret 1 is going to go down. Sylvie wearing that explosive charge, going to have to get back to the fountain. Crash down Magnet Storm because Delight feels like having a bit of fun, and Doran will secure the kill onto Dundun here. His 6th of the game. Didn't even make it to 7, unfortunately, as the Nexus will be focused, and Gen G looking to remain undefeated today. We'll have to see how it goes as we move to the second game of the series. Just rolling over the top of Nongshim. It was a little bit unfortunate there. I also, it was an unfortunate analogy because everything that was coming to mind just sounded a little bit too brutal, and I didn't really want to say it.
Not the Aatrox.
He's having a very deep conversation about just picking Jax again.
I know. I was really hoping that maybe the conversation meant we were going to see some good old classic Doran, R5 Aatrox, my LCK. It was the one thing I've been missing, you know? It's the one thing I just haven't been getting.
Can be a really big problem. We'll just have to see whether Nongshim can have a better performance this time around than they did in Game 1. Let's get into it. Very high.
I mean, it's just, they just made really good skins.
They really did.
I mean, IG's got a great team logo. They've got good colors. It just works out really well.
It certainly does. Fits in with a lot of things. As you can see, Delight not taking the Baolan skin this time around.
Just going to try. I don't know if I recommend this. Pace still has Flash. Delight is Recon. He's going to have a good spell shield here.
Definitely is. Let's see how this one's going to go as Pace just presses
walking out
E and runs away. Delight at full health. Let's see whether this one's going to work out. There's the grand entrance as he does manage to battle dance his way out. There's a flash. Battle dance again as Bladewell comes forward and Pace. Oh, that does, but he turns around. Oh, no. Well, I think he might have died anyway as Doran had teleported in. Now Peanut is here as well. Let's see whether the Vault Break is going to work. There it is. Connects onto Sylvie, who will be taken down. Another grand entrance comes in as Peanut at full health is looking to kill every member of Nongshim that is still in the vicinity. Void Seeker comes through and he... Oh, no. Oh, that was almost sadder than the Peter one from Game 1. And we've got Peanut making his way around. There is the cease and desist landing on level 6 so quickly. And the Samira is very dead on the bottom side of the map. You blink and you could miss it.
The follow-up from Delight, super basic, but it just looked so clean. He's over the wall, just exactly in ult range, and then is just getting flattened.
Yeah, Dundun's going aggressive here. Goes all out onto Doran, who's now getting Casante'd quite aggressively, and it doesn't matter. As that is going to be a paranoia, but Leap Strike going to get Doran out of there, and he doesn't! Oh, the last auto attack is not enough, and Sylvie can't even get it with the red buff because Doran drinks the potion.
All right, the Harlem Globetrotters music's playing.
No, actually, it really is. There are 4 people.
Peanut's up here too. This could be a disaster. Oh, Delight also coming up.
All right, well, let's see whether they can kill Doran in time. There goes Shelly. They should be able to grab the turret if they would like to, as Doran dives in, does get a bit of a stun there as they want to be able to kill it. They deny the charge! And Nongshim do get a bit of spare time, but look at Pace!
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, you had to do this faster. You had to do this more decisively. You waited so long. Engage on the turret first and then lose the Herald. And oh, man, now it's actually going to be a trade-up, potentially.
Well, Paranoia does come through there as they're looking to try and lock them down. Pretty durable is the Jax, but he does eventually go down. A 1-for-1 in the end is Peanut. Back underneath the turret. There is the S-rank, but it gets interrupted immediately. Still, it doesn't matter as the dash goes through. But Delight, no damage. And there are minions still here. Jiwoo not going to have the turret aggro. And the turret going to fall down on the bottom side.
That's first break.
What? Okay, Delight. Just. Wait, no! What is going on? Stop it! That's it! Oh dear!
That's it!
That's
it! Cut the tape! Turn it off! Oh no! It's okay. And then, we skipped a little bit, and then he just stayed in Delight's W range. Then Sylvie's like, hold on, I got this.
Yeah.
No, actually you don't.
And then
dies
Gleaming Quill.
낙하리야 단어풀.
And also calling out no flash on
just
the Nocturne.
pings a whole bunch of flashes, yeah.
Ooh. And maybe actually we can just keep it a secret.
Why are we just Watchmen all of a sudden? It's okay, Sylvie trying to steal things away. Vault Breaker is going to come through. Delight, the scariest man on the Rift, going to come through as there is the massive amount of disengage, but it's not enough as Fiesta is now going to get dove on. Pays now here, it's going to break a stopwatch as Dundun's going to turn up. Another Vault Breaker going to connect. Pays is really dead in the first fight that he's really been a part of as Doran comes on over and just slams down the lamppost. That's a double kill for the Jax as Chovy is booking it to the fight as he's just escorted out. Tibbers comes with him though, and so I don't think this is one that Dundun really wants, as never mind, he's going back in once again. Battle Dance comes forward, Delight going to pick up a Q, and Dundun is going to be able to successfully disengage the fight.
I liked the pause. I liked the pause of uncertainty.
Yeah, there was a bit of uncertainty.
Vault Breaker is pretty good.
Yeah.
Fiesta
Wandering and then returns to the distortion.
Okay.
Teleport to come in. They do not want to give this up. Peanut standing in the brush, standing out of vision. As now they're going to close in. Doran is so scary right now. Peanut gets right next to this Drake. As Paranoia comes forward, Dundun looks for the fight, but they just pile in on top of Jiwoo. They take down the Rakan, but it does not seem to matter. The Nocturne is gonna die, and now Fiesta is gonna get dove on. The flash over from Pace as his auto attack goes all the way around the world and then kills the LeBlanc. He will then finish off. Wolf, back to you. I think that's less good.
Now, Atlas, I can confirm they are losing a lot.
Thank you very much.
They are also teleporting a lot.
Dundun is being in the sky a lot, as is Sylvie, who dives in on top. They do manage to take down the Cassante, but now Doran's in amongst all of them, but maybe that's where he wants to be, and it is. Killer Instinct comes down from Paze. He locks down one of the kills, as in the meantime, the backline gets wiped out, and Paze just looking for a Void Seeker, does not quite find it there.
He's pressing E to run fast. Hold on, is he going to go back to the clone?
He does.
Him.
Jukes him. There you go. Very tricksy. Very tricksy.
I said it was a clone. It's not really a clone. It's just a distortion hole. Where you
the distortion hole.
Oh, the distortion shadow.
Does you actually go up to sneaky.
Oh my God.
Teemo.
It's a horror movie.
There's the flash. The chains are broken voluntarily. He doesn't have Killer Instinct.
Don't mess around with that crab.
Oh, another zoom. Oh man, this is actually this is like a what are those haunted house? And now he just hops over the wall and teleports. Oh, Fiesta. Okay, that's highlight too. That's one for the space.
Got out.
Yeah.
Got out.
That was honestly like a haunted house journey.
Yeah, no, he escaped. Very few turrets left. but they kept all their inhibitors. Baron is going to go down at 21 because they just have so much control of the map, and there's no way for this Rel to engage, right? Delight's blocking the way. Peter, he wants to try. Doran's there. They know it. They're like, Doran doesn't have flash. Do we go for this? I don't think you go for this. They're going for
He
this.
has Paranoia. He's not able to take down the Baron. And now the engage comes through. Another phenomenal grand entrance from the Rakan. As Peter, he magnet storms to the grave. Dundun going to be able to get over the wall, but oh, Peter! He's going to catch him in the air. And there's the Vault Breaker. Voidseeker is going to miss, so Dundun's going to walk. Another Vault Breaker comes through, and Peanut's going to lock that one down. Man, 10-1 and 10. What?
Yeah, it's
Peanut, are you okay?
He's doing big. He's doing big numbers. He's got the big kills, big assists.
We are going to see it, and Peanut's like, no more of your shenanigans. Bear is going to be dropped. Chovy did not quite have the stun charge as Fiesta is having. He's the only one on Nongshim having a great time this game.
I don't know if he's having a great time, but he's having a less bad time.
He's. I mean, they're going to chase him long enough for Peanut to have his ult back up again.
Wait.
Gets fleet footwork and then punch. Yeah. In the meantime, Doran is fighting.
Do things while they were behind. They did try to steal a Baron, and now the game is probably going to end. But I promise you they would not go quietly into that good night.
Oh, they did not.
And they did not. So, you know, I feel like my end of the deal is done. So I'm just going to take the headset off and...
am I finishing?
No, I'm not actually going to take it.
Okay.
I like to keep my job. But
all right, cool. Well, I was fired already, so I'm free to do what I want. As Doran is going to look to engage onto Sylvie here, who just explodes. Fiesta's diving in. Jiwoo, oh my goodness, not going to be able to rank up on that one, I don't think, as Doran is just so huge. Peanut diving forward once again. Doran may dive or may just break a stopwatch here as we're representing IG momentarily. There is the Magnet Storm. They managed to lock down the kill onto the Rel though, and Dundun, he'll land a Q or two, but Genji's wallets are so incredibly large that there is no getting through them whatsoever. Fiesta, no shenanigans to be had on his fountain, and the Nexus will go down 29-5 is the kill score in the end. A fun game. He lampposted a lot.
he did. Into a Cassante. 10K above Dundun in this one. All right, we'll give it 9.9.
Yeah.
9.9. Whew, didn't break 10K. Could be worse.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POG interview translation. We're here joined by Peanut on the side of Genji, who secured their 11th consecutive victory. Congratulations! And with the victory, you guys are still undefeated. So how do you feel? Really glad that we're able to continue on with our winning streak. And it was such a clean game. I'm very happy about that. And you're back on the stage after some issue with COVID. So are you feeling better now? Yeah, it's just something that passed by. I'm feeling better now. We're glad that you are not having any more symptoms anymore. And in game 1, from the early game, you found value everywhere you went. And we were wondering, wow, this is to the point where we're wondering, Maokai can get that much value, even though we thought maybe he could be weaker earlier. So were you satisfied with your pathing today? I don't think I planned very well, but I got pretty lucky, and Doran happened to trade really well top, and we're able to find really good angles. What a nutty performance by Peanut. And there's actually a scene from game 1 I wanted to ask your opinion about, so let's take a look, shall we? Do you remember the scene? Seems like Peanut remembers very well. And you remember who took the kill? It was Delight with Ignite almost naturally. So what were your thoughts on this behavior? You know, it's a shame, but it's because we thought that Doran might not get the kill, so he just went for it. So, you know, what can you do? It wasn't intentional. And since Chovy especially hasn't been getting a lot of kills lately, he kept complaining, saying, another 2-kill game for me. And it seems that he ended up with 3 total kills today. And Chovy probably doesn't forgive this behavior. So how did your team react? Yeah, maybe it's just that he doesn't have the ability to catch those kills, but he'll be able to get more kills in the future. And of course, you had a large number of kills in your pocket. And in game 2, the enemy took Samira and Rel comp, so since Spy is most definitely a good counter to Samira, was the plan to play around bot? In the earlier game, Doran happened to TP bot, and we were able to actually snowball really well by scaling from that one fight bot early game. And in today's match, both games combined didn't go over 1 hour. It was a 46 minutes and 33-second match. So did you expect today's match to be this dominant? I feel like Nongshim tried to fight, and they tried to force fights to actually gain advantages, but we were able to kind of keep up with our usual plays, and we were able to do really well. And will there be a team that breaks Genji's winning streak? Which team are you most wary of? I feel like a lot of LCK teams, all of LCK teams actually are very good, so I think it all really comes down to how good we perform. So right now, I believe KT is doing really well, so I will say KT. And your next opponent is DRX. Are you confident about getting your 12th consecutive win? I want to make sure that we win against DRX to continue and get our keep our winning streak. I think it's going to be so the next match, when we win the next match, it'll be the 12th consecutive win, so we'll make sure to secure that. And a word for your fans. Although consecutive wins are great, I feel like with the different format that the playoffs is going with, our performance matters the most. So we'll make sure to keep up our performance. And thank you so much. This will be the end of the interview with Peanut, and back to the space.